Well, what we've got here is Hosana. We had reports of him. We came into the area where he was. Sorry, I'm making things very difficult for Fergus. He's making sighing and wheezing noises, which means that I'm making things hard for him. And here he is. He'd moved from where they said he was, and then Fergus, the sighing and wheezing cameraman on the back of the vehicle, managed to find him with his eagle-sharp eyes. There he goes, naturally. Dylan just relocated. He's heading down towards the dam. I think it's Mike's Kitchen Road. West of that little Squavanini. It's the road west of the airstrip. Sorry, Philip, I've missed your question. I was trying to bring Brent Leo Smith's brother into the sighting. Can we have it again, please? Philip, you say, can leopard territories be drawn on maps, or is it too complicated? It's absolutely not too complicated. It's perfectly doable, and we have done it. And in fact, when our new lion or leopard when our new leopard website pages come up, we're developing a few. We've done just that. You can do it on Google Earth, and they are that easily defined. Here he is. That's him there. He's, of course, making this very difficult for Fergus because he's sitting on the same side, or he's sitting such that Fergus has to allow for Sebastian. I'll try and get him on the other side of the car for you, Fergus. Make life easier. Oh, we've seen something. Not sure what it is. Do you think it's a Leo Smith? I think it is a Leo Smith that he spotted. Not B, Leo Smith, but D. He's heading typically straight back down to Chitwa Dam. He really does centre all of his activities there. Now remember, I said that you can draw their territories on a map, which you absolutely can, but he's not territorial yet. In theory, he's just trying to stay out of the way of the likes of the Hukamori male leopard. I've so desperately wanted to say Hukamori for some time. I imagine some samurai warrior when I say it. David, you want to know if the samurai Hukamori will feel like he has gained territory as he's gone unchallenged over the last little while. We don't know if he's gone completely unchallenged. We don't know where Tingana is, and if Tingana is perhaps marking territory where Hukamori is often active. So I suppose on Djuma he might feel like he's gone unchallenged, yes. Shall we move around the front of him there, Ferg? After I listened to the audiobook of James Clavell's classic Shogun, my desire to speak Japanese and in a Japanese accent is overwhelming, and Hukamori has just given me the great opportunity. There is a Leo Smith. I'm waving at him. He's grinning happily. I'm just going to make this a bit easier for Fergus, everyone. Jenny, I'm sorry I missed that. Can we have it once again? Let me make it easy for you, Ferg. Ah, yes, you're right. That's absolutely right, Jenny. Very good question. You say Hosana will be turning 2 tomorrow. Yes, he will. It's his 2nd birthday tomorrow. Can you believe it? Just going to take a picture of the guest in the back of that car who was taking a picture of us quickly. There we go. Looks like Adam Clayton from U2, but I don't think it is. What a gorgeous animal, eh? Now Dylan's taking pictures of me. It's all rather embarrassing, really. I'll take a picture of him. So Hosana, I mean, the arrival of the Hosana male is a good thing, because what it means is that Hosana will probably be driven from this area. Now, many of you, of course, will now be tearing your hair out and sort of covering your heads in ash and wailing and gnashing your teeth. How could I say such a thing about Hosana? Well, it really would be better for him to set up elsewhere, because we don't want him mating with his relatives, and all of the females in this area are his relatives. What a wonderful leopard he is, and it will be sad when he does go, or if he goes. I think he looks like he needs a good feed. He's quite skinny. And when when he's full of food, he looks a lot more adult than he does now. You can see that's a young leopard now. Sitting in the grass, peering to see if there isn't something nice for him to eat. Hello. May I take a picture of you all? Thanks. Hello, Dylan. I thought you were driving Adam Clayton at the back here. He didn't find that funny, everybody. He just looked away. It's good. We are live at the moment, but it is good, thank you. There he goes, possibly heading towards some kind of meal at Chitwa. You see how he lifts his head up with his ears flat down, just to flatten his profile. Dylan's just saying that there were some impala behind us, so he could be heading towards them. He's definitely on the hunt, this leopard. Oh, he spotted something. But you can see how he's looking a little bit like he needs a feed. Okay, we might have to move now. Okay, he's going to ground behind us. Mrs. Grumpy, what a nice question from you. You say, does a leopard ever opt for the bachelor life, stay in one place and opt to never mate? Well, interesting question. Mvula did that. Essentially, I don't know how bachelor he was, but he stopped being territorial about 2 years ago, or 18 months ago, certainly. And Mvula, for those of you who don't know, is an old male leopard now. Last seen at Londolozi, which is a very long way from here, looking pretty much on his last legs. But he, in the face of threats, I think, from his sons and from Tingana, just stopped marking territory. And he stopped calling, but he was found from time to time, often on kills. He did mate once, that we know about, and could have been a few more times, actually. And then he sort of stopped mating, we think. All right, now I have not parked in the best position for our last view of this leopard, but it's not a bad view. I just didn't want to get between him and whatever he was looking at. Anyway, we only have a few seconds left of drive. I don't think he's going to engage in a kill before then. So this will be the last time you see me today. I hope it was nice. Let's go back to the leopard for the last few minutes, or the last few seconds of the drive. Thank you very much for joining us. We will see you today again at 1600 hours. That's Central African time. The Mara will be out this afternoon as well, so that'll be at 2:30 Central African time, 3:30 East African time. And then tomorrow as well, a totally normal drive. Next day, back into our rehearsals. Thanks very much for joining us. We will see you later on. Bye-bye.